stepping into other worlds. What is virtual reality? Virtual reality, or VR as it's commonly called, is a pretty exciting bit of tech. Think of it like stepping into a video game or a movie. But instead of just watching, you're actually inside the experience. You can look around in every direction, up, down, even behind you, just like in real life. VR uses computer technology to create these immersive experiences. It's about making you feel like you've been transported to a different place, a different world altogether. Imagine exploring the surface of Mars, diving deep into the ocean, or even traveling back in time, all from your living room. That's the power of VR. It might sound like something out of Star Trek, but believe it or not, this technology is already here. And the best part, it's only getting better and more accessible every day. So buckle up, because we're about to dive into the world of VR. Behind the magic curtain, the tech that powers VR experiences. Now, you might be wondering, how does VR actually work? What kind of wizardry makes these incredible experiences possible? Well, at the heart of it all is the VR headset. This nifty gadget is what you wear over your eyes, like a pair of high-tech goggles. Inside the headset, there are screens that display the virtual world. These screens are specially designed to fill your field of vision, making the experience feel incredibly realistic. They also track your head movements. So when you turn your head left or right, the view in the virtual world changes accordingly. But wait, there's more. VR headsets also use sensors and controllers to track your movements in the real world and translate them into actions within the virtual environment. So, if you reach out to grab something in VR, your virtual hand will do the same. It's this combination of headsets, screens, sensors, and controllers that work together to create the illusion of actually being present in a different reality. It's pretty clever stuff. Tricking the senses, how VR builds believable worlds. Okay, so we've got the tech down, but how does VR actually trick your brain into thinking you're somewhere else entirely? It all comes down to how our senses work. You see, our brains rely on information from our senses, sight, sound, touch, to understand the world around us. VR technology takes advantage of this by feeding our senses carefully crafted signals that mimic real-life experiences. For example, the three-dimensional visuals displayed in the VR headset create a sense of depth and distance, making the virtual world feel incredibly realistic. And with spatial audio, sounds seem to come from different directions, just like they do in the real world. Some advanced VR systems even incorporate haptic feedback, which uses vibrations and forces to simulate the feeling of touch. So, you might feel a slight rumble when you touch a virtual object, making the experience even more immersive. By stimulating our senses in this way, VR creates a powerful sense of presence, making us feel like we're truly part of the action. Section 4, a universe of possibilities, VR applications across industries. Now that we understand the how of VR, let's talk about the why. What can we actually do with this amazing technology? Well, the possibilities are practically endless. Gaming is an obvious one. Imagine stepping into your favorite video game and experiencing the action firsthand. But VR goes far beyond entertainment. It's being used in education to create immersive learning experiences, allowing students to explore ancient civilizations or dissect a human heart without stepping foot in a classroom. In healthcare, VR is being used to train surgeons in a risk-free environment, treat phobias and anxieties, and even help patients with rehabilitation after an injury. And in the world of travel, VR lets you explore far-off destinations and experience different cultures from the comfort of your own home. These are just a few examples of how VR is being used to transform various industries. As the technology continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more innovative and groundbreaking applications emerge in the future. Section 5, the upside of virtual benefits and advantages of VR technology. It's clear that VR has the potential to revolutionize the way we learn, work, and play, but what are some of the specific benefits of this technology? One of the biggest advantages is its ability to create incredibly engaging and interactive learning experiences. By immersing ourselves in virtual environments, we can learn new skills and concepts much faster and more effectively than with traditional methods. VR also provides a safe and controlled environment for training and simulation. This is particularly useful in fields like healthcare and aviation, where mistakes can have serious consequences. With VR, professionals can practice complex procedures and scenarios without any real-world risks. And let's not forget about the entertainment value. VR opens up a whole new world of immersive gaming, storytelling, and artistic expression. From exploring fantastical worlds to attending virtual concerts, VR has the power to transform the way we experience entertainment. Section 6. Navigating the Virtual Frontier. Challenges and Future Potential of VR. While the future of VR looks incredibly bright, there are still some challenges to overcome. One of the biggest hurdles is the issue of VR sickness. Some people experience nausea and dizziness when using VR headsets, which can limit the technology's appeal. Cost is another factor. High-quality VR systems can be quite expensive, making them inaccessible for many people. However, as technology advances and competition increases, we can expect to see prices come down in the future. Despite these challenges, the future of VR is full of possibilities. As technology continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more immersive and realistic virtual experiences. VR has the potential to transform the way we work, learn, communicate, and even experience the world around us. From virtual offices and classrooms to holographic communication and immersive entertainment, VR could become an integral part of our daily lives. It's an exciting time to be at the forefront of this technological revolution.